Let's get deep, going deep, Chad and JT.
What's up, Stokers of Stoke Nation? This is Chad Kroger coming in with the Going Deep with Chad and JT podcast. And this podcast is brought to you by CBD MD, our sponsor. What up, CBD MD? Thank you for sponsoring the pod. Dudes, I know you've heard this faux pot stuff, this CBD oil. You Stokers know me. I like to fancy myself the curiously adventurous type. So I wanted to see what all the hype was about. I gave CBD MD a try, one of the industry leaders in premium CBD oil. Let's just say I already feel more energy, better focus, and I don't reek of the pots. Yes, always a plus. Agreed with myself. And they've got a shit ton of products to choose from, including oil tinctures, vapes for the bros, capsules, gummies, bath bombs for the ladies or the guys, if that's your thing, and even pet treats for the good boys. That means dogs. Their CBD products come from organic, non-GMO, and vegan hemp grown right here in America. That stands for America. So you know it's Stoker approved. Check out the website, www.cbdmd.com/goingdeep, and use promo code GOINGDEEP20 for 20% off your purchase. And they offer free shipping on all U.S. orders. We'll be dabbling in their premium CBD oil over the next month. So check back with us next week and see if we're still high on CBDMD. JT, you've been dabbling heavy in that, right?
Dude, I would even say I've been more than dabbling. It's part of my daily ritual now.
Do you do it in the morning?
I do it in the morning, and then I do one in the afternoon of the CBD gummies.
Oh, nice.
And I didn't want to flex too hard on the All Things Comedy sponsorship, so I bought mine wholesale online.
Oh, you dog.
Yeah. And I just took a gummy a couple hours before this, and I don't know if you can tell, but I have a very relaxed aura.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think so.
Thank you.
Well, you came in with tea, 2 types of tea.
I got tea right here for right now, and then I got hot tea that once it cools down is going to get chugged.
Oh, so you're looking for 2 types of tea?
Yeah, and I haven't had caffeine in a couple days. I save it all for the podcast days.
Wow,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
You're able to do that?
Yeah.
Dude, I've been going hard on the caffeine. I did like 4 shots of espresso this morning.
But you have no other vices. I mean, you live in a
I guess
iced
so.
meat locker.
I don't know. I've been pretty horny.
Yeah, you have been horny. I noticed that earlier, actually. Yeah, you can't slip your horniness by me.
You know,
you made like 3 horny comments, and I just like kind of was like, "What's going on over there?"
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, I figured out why. I think I figured out why.
Why? What's up?
My diet's mostly aphrodisiacs.
Right.
I'm eating arugula, dark chocolate. If there's an oyster, I'll fucking eat it.
Right. So it's not even that you're so horny. It's more like your gut bacteria is horny.
My gut. Well, they're like, damn, sauerkraut, probiotics. Let's get that fucking. Let's get those hormones a raging. I'm like, for sure.
Dude, I might have even have noticed you were horny before you even made horny comments. Like
Really?
right when you came in the door, I was like, "Is my dog horny?"
Yeah, dude.
I caught a whiff of you, the way your shoulders were popping. I was like, my dog looks like he's trying to deposit some of himself.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You could feel that energy.
I really did know you were horny. I swear to it.
Dude, only you could feel that too.
Dude, I think it's going in the air too, because Mauricio was super horny
yeah.
last night. Well, he was so funny about it. He's like, we were getting dinner. He's like, hey, you want to go to a bar after this? He like never wants to go out. I was like,
Yeah.
what's up? Why do you want to go to a bar? And before I could even finish, he goes, I'm horny. So we went to 3 bars, talked to
Yeah.
0 girls,
Nice.
and just talked amongst ourselves. And then it was still a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We got to one bar where it was just packed with people. I was like, do you want to talk to any girls? And then he was like, no, I'm stuffed from dinner. I'm just not feeling it. And then we just turned in.
Damn, Joe.
But it's repetitions, baby.
Yeah, you just got to keep getting in there.
Yeah.
Joe with the horny hog.
He's horny. Yeah. You're horny. I'm surrounded by horniness.
Yeah.
Normally, I'm the horniest.
I'm not. I think it's a sign of being healthy if you're horny.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, you're young and virile.
Yeah.
Virile.
Vigorous.
Vigorous.
Vigorous and virile.
Just it's flowing through me.
Yeah, that's wonderful, baby.
Yeah. It's extra T levels. I don't know.
That sounds good, dude.
Yeah.
Testosterone's so valuable.
Yeah. You just gotta keep, dude, have you seen those testosterone boosting commercials?
I think so, yeah.
Where the guys, I can't do it justice, but like, I forget what they say, but it's just like, it's so hardcore. It's like, take these and you'll fucking have testosterone. And you're like, nice.
Dude, my thing is I'm just so skeptical of all those GNC products because I spent so much of my parents' money like grabbing that stuff in high school and had very little effect on my overall musculature.
Yeah.
And then I did real steroids.
Yeah.
And I freaking put on 20 pounds of muscle and was
Yeah.
working out twice a day, and I could bench like twice my previous max.
Were you scared when you first did them?
No, because back then I had no fear of it. The only thing I was afraid of was being small and a virgin.
What about
Yeah.
what about like your nuts shrinking or something like that?
I went through a doctor to get it, so they gave me all sorts of blockers. And this guy was like a
Oh.
genuine MD who was like giving steroids to a lot of kids. That's the Orange County culture we were bred in.
Interesting.
And they would do this phony test where you'd give them a stool sample, and then it would
Yeah.
come back and say you had Epstein-Barr,
Yeah.
which was like perpetual mono.
Yeah.
And then they would give you testosterone to boost your levels to what they said was normal. But I mean, I was a healthy kid. And then I wasn't worried about the nut. A little worried. My hair got curlier.
Oh.
And I didn't get angrier. A lot of people think you get angrier. I didn't
Yeah.
get angrier. I was actually nicer.
What was it like giving a stool sample?
You know, I didn't think anything of it. It was just hard to
Yeah.
get the poop in the little vial.
They give me, like,
It's like a little small vial. You're like, I don't
The-
even know how to do this.
hope you have good aim, chief.
Yeah, no, you take like you're supposed to like poop, I forget where, and then like scoop some out. They give you like a little scooper, and then you put it in a vial.
Gross.
And they probably didn't even test it. I think everyone who came back with their results, they were like, you need steroids.
Nice.
And then they freaking beefed me up. But for you youngins out there who think there's a free lunch out there, there's not. My shoulders deteriorated because it was pumping like cortisol, so I didn't feel the muscles just rotting and breaking down. And then after I got off of it, I had to have reconstructive surgery on my left one.
Cortisol is no bueno.
No.
Cortisol's
Stress.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what I've been doing every morning?
Might have been cortisone. I might have been off on that one.
It's one of those.
Yeah.
But I know cortisol's bad.
Yeah.
I think cortisone's, well, I think that's a
Good.
steroid.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. I've been doing well, just for the past 2 mornings, box breathing.
Yeah, you were telling me about this. What is
Navy
it?
SEALs do it.
Nice.
It's just like it's like full breathing. You do it for like 10 minutes in the morning, and you get kind of high from it. It's pretty sweet.
Any natural high, I love that.
Yeah. Well, they say it unlocks, gets you into that sort of like relaxed state where you're more creative and stuff. So when you start the day like that, you can just like, you can be like, hey, I could like be an animator right now. That's how creative I felt.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
An animator?
That's just what went through my dome, and like I did
That's
box.
cool, though.
Yeah, I did box breathing, so I assume that's creative.
It's just sprouting new career paths.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing cartoons.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, so
I can't wait to see those.
stokers, start doing breathing things, and you may just dive into like drawing.
Yeah.
Dude, I tried doing the only tea thing. It wasn't juicing me up enough.
It's not jacking you up enough.
Well, I need to get like a shot of espresso, more like 3 or 4. Put on like Billie Jean and just run.
Nice.
Tea doesn't do that for me.
Dude, I have the worst news for you.
What?
You know how they did the R. Kelly doc?
Oh, dude, yeah, I've heard about this.
You know it's coming.
The MJ one.
The MJ one's coming.
I don't trust them on the MJ one, dude.
Sight
Don't-
unseen.
Don't do this. Can
You don't have to watch it.
Yeah.
Are you gonna watch it?
No, I don't watch any. I didn't watch the R. Kelly one. I'm
You're content with your relationship with MJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
No,
what you know
I
about him.
don't know. I don't have any stance on that, but it gives me no benefit to watch any of that shit.
Well, you're against if he did.
Of course,
Diddle.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't fucking bring.
No, I'm just clarifying in case anyone misinterpreted.
No,
Yeah.
I like to watch Seinfeld and fucking surf videos.
Yeah.
I don't need to watch these. I'm sick of documentaries. Although it's good for them to expose R. Kelly or whatever he did.
Yeah.
But I don't need to watch documentaries that make me depressed about shitty stuff other people do. It does nothing for me.
Absolutely. Did you watch the Firefest one?
No.
Either one?
No.
Did you watch the Ted Bundy one?
No, I watch Seinfeld.
Yeah, you're very outside the zeitgeist because everybody's watching these.
I don't give a fuck.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't care what other people do. I'm box breathing.
Dude, I like picturing that there's someone out there who just like fucking loves hating documentaries like you, and they hear you say that and they're just like, finally.
Dude.
Yes.
You're like, did you see
Fuck Firefest.
Did you see the one on
docs.
Tom Cruise and Scientology? No.
That,
Okay.
yeah, the book was good.
And they're like, oh, but he had like people cleaning his house with a toothbrush. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, like character building? Yeah, it sounds good to me.
Right.
Plus, it's science. I'm not gonna argue with science.
Yeah, I'd be curious what toothpaste Tom Cruise uses.
Yeah, I'd say he's a Crest guy.
Yeah. He's not doing that hippy dippy stuff. You know, like my cousin Hans and Chapman, they were into like all-in-one products. Like they'd be like, this is my toothpaste, my deodorant, my shampoo, my soap, and my butter for my food. And I was like, all in one thing. They were like, it's all you need, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
Which was cool because they were like so detached from like,
Yeah.
you know, consumerism where you need like one specialized thing for everything. But I was like, I can't make that leap, dude. I like my
Yeah.
right guard and I like my margarine.
Yeah, no, I hear you on that. Do you think in time, if we get more and more like environmentally conscious, we'll have like a tool belt with like a straw, our fork, and like
Or like a grocery bag. Yeah, like we'll have like, I mean, I think that's ideal. Yeah.
If you could make the tool belt cool, it could be a cool look.
I mean, I'm ashamed of, like, not really ashamed to the point where I'd change, but I'm like not, you know, I'm for the coral and I'm for the causes, but in my day-to-day life, my conservation is pretty weak.
Yeah. It's tough.
It is hard, dude.
Because when you start using the methodologies or whatever, you're like, this sucks.
Yeah. But Joe's like, dude, you got to stop bringing home grocery bags from the same grocery store. Like, just start bringing like a case. I'm gonna make the switch there.
Yeah. I try to not get a bag and just carry it like this.
That's awesome because that's good for the buys too.
Yeah, that's mostly why I do it.
Just to get those fucking guns piping, dude.
That's why my mom has fire buys because she's carrying kids.
Yeah.
She's carrying like 5 kids. And now she's just fucking
Jack City, bro.
I'm like, Mom, let me see those arms. She's
Mom,
like, what?
Jack
These
City.
guns?
Yeah.
I'm like, let's go to the
Your
beach.
mom does have pipes, dude.
Thanks, dude.
Dude, let's get into our topics, bro.
Okay.
What up, camera?
Hey, what up, camera?
Dude, first up, we watched Marie Kondo's show on Netflix,
Yeah.
Tidying Up,
Yeah.
based off her book, which was a phenomenon. Got her on the Times 100 Most Influential People in 2015. She's trying to get back on that list with this documentary series where it's just about her cleaning out people's houses. What'd you think?
I think it's great.
She's a delightful presence.
I love her presence. She comes in just super happy.
You might have made a few horny remarks about her.
She did make me horny, dude. I was like, wow, she's so happy. She probably doesn't watch documentaries.
Yeah, she's at the end of one episode in Japanese, when they translated it said, huge Tom Cruise fan.
Does sprints.
She's so in your alley, bro.
Yeah, I think if she but she walks in, you're like, wow.
Yeah. And the families seem to respond so well to her. I mean, by the end of every episode, so they start with some family and like the house is a fucking disaster. Like the second episode we watched, you were freaking out. You're like, dude, I can't believe how much shit these people have in their house.
It's crazy.
And then by the end of it, they're like crying, and the husband and wife are always so much closer at the end of it. Like they're actually, by clearing out the space in their house, they make space for love. Yeah. And then they're like looking into each other's eyes with watery, and they're watery, and you're like, oh my God, this is like more than cleaning.
Well, you can see how much the dirtiness like creates tension among them.
Yeah.
In the one episode we watched, it was like the husband was kind of pissed, and then this one, the wife was kind of pissed, and the other partner was kind of like apathetic, you know? And they're just kind of like, I don't really. And the spouse is just like, you fucking piece of shit.
That was I was getting that.
Your baseball cards are in our master bedroom. You weak
7-year-old nerd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then the wife and the other one's like, I don't know, I just don't like doing laundry. And he's like, I'm at work all day, and you can't do fucking laundry.
Yeah, that guy was definitely holding back a lot of rage for the cameras. Like it felt like he was about to blow. In like 6 of his like confessionals.
Yeah.
But dude,
he's holding it and he's like, yes, it's all good.
And her folding technique for shirts, she like makes them like the way they do fancy napkins at restaurants, where it like sticks up vertically. Yeah. And it's like more space efficient, but it also just looks like it's really aesthetically pleasing. Yeah. And I was like, dude, that's like a revelation. But I could never keep it up. Like she could come fix up my apartment, but after a couple weeks, I'd be like back to chucking shirts in the corner.
Dude, yeah, it's tough. I mean, cleaning does make me feel better, but it is such a tough discipline. And
it's boring, dude, because the show is boring. Like we both got bored.
Oh, I got super bored. Yeah, I was thinking I like her idea of things that spark joy. Yeah, you know, because I think that's important. You know, like what sparks joy for me? Seinfeld episodes, sprints, bacon,
making videos.
Yeah, Marie Kondo,
dancing.
What sparks joy for you?
Dude, I was thinking about this. I was like, if I started grabbing stuff, because her basic idea is that you hold something like a shirt or like a book that you've been holding on to, and you hold it to your chest and you think to yourself, does this spark joy? And if it does, you keep it. If it doesn't, you toss it.
Yeah.
And I realized nothing I own sparks joy for me. Like I get joy from like my dong and my brain and my friends and my family.
Movies.
And movies. But those are on streaming platforms. You can't really hold it. You know, maybe the little Apple TV controller. That sparks joy for me for sure. My Prius, I love it, but I've never even named it. Like my Prius doesn't spark joy. I guess it does.
I like how honest you were with that list too. You put dong number 1.
Yeah, I worked through it, and I was like, I started grabbing around, and then I grabbed my dong, and I was like, yeah. I was like, you do make me happy, dude. And then and then my hand moved up my body. It's kind of a fun process. And then I just rubbed my dome, and I was like, I do love my brain.
Yeah.
I rubbed my head a little bit, and then I looked around, and I was like, yeah, I love when I hug my parents or when I hug you. Like, that sparks joy.
Oh, for sure.
But like Joe's like Chicago Bears blanket that's in our living room doesn't do shit for me, dude.
Yeah.
You could light that fucking thing on fire. As long as we got a new one the next day, I'd be fine.
Yeah. No, dude, I agree. There aren't many material things that my bed, I'd say, sparks some joy. This Champion jacket and I have this new corduroy jacket. Those spark some joy. And Vans shoes. Those are probably the only material things. But it is important to count your blessings. So I think every morning, like, I might just start looking at my dong for like a minute and just being like grateful for it. And then just maybe looking at my hair in the mirror. For
and just hold them.
Yeah.
And just be like, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for being a part of me. Thank you for being a part of my life. You're supposed to thank your shit before you throw it away. That's what she says.
Yeah. I wonder if when I'm married, my future wife will see me just staring at my dong. She'll be like, what are you doing? I'm like, practicing gratitude.
She'll be like, this guy's special.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I told you one time I was peeing with the door open and I looked up off the mirror and my mom was just staring at me and she was smiling. And I was like, what are you doing? And she was like, what? She was like proud of me
That's awesome.
for being an adult with a dong.
Your mom's so open and just free with all that stuff.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. You had some reservation. It's cool.
Yeah, well, because I'm like, I can't like yell at her for being like proud of me for having a dong.
Yeah.
But in the moment, I'm never as like, I'm not on the same wavelength as her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stokers, write in and tell us what sparks joy for you.
Dude, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Dude, so I sent you that article about CRISPR, gene editing.
Yeah.
So they've come up with a system now where they can basically alter genes, and they can't do it right now to change like your beauty or intelligence or athleticism. Like that's too sophisticated, but they can like, you know, prevent you from getting diseases. But the problem is it's not totally legal and they don't know like how far it could go.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone's kind of freaking out. And some scientist in China altered 2 babies and prevented them from made them basically immune to ever getting HIV, I think is what he did.
Yeah.
And I think he did it because he wanted to be first to market so he could start making money doing designer babies.
Yeah.
And now they got to decide like what's allowed, what's not allowed. It's kind of freaky.
It's like we're going to have like human veneers.
Yeah.
You know what veneers are?
The teeth?
The teeth. They're just fake teeth. So everyone's just going to be like a friggin' veneer.
Yeah. Yeah, so you think like authenticity will be lost in this process of like altering these babies?
I think it'll just be kind of boring, or it'll just normalize it, you know?
Right. But
Yeah.
but I don't think, I think only for a long time, I think only rich people are going to be able to afford it.
Yeah.
So there'll be like a huge, like an even bigger like class chasm because like rich people live to be 1,000 and poor people live to be like 80. Yeah. Whatever we live to now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an interesting debate.
Yeah.
But I think, I think with all that stuff, you got to stick with nature.
Yeah. I mean, if they can stop diseases though,
Yeah.
like I'm all for like stopping the bad stuff. I just don't think we should improve the normal stuff.
But what about like the element of danger, Like when they made weed legal, you're like, it's not as cool to like smoke weed anymore,
It'll be cool to be like an authentic baby
Yeah.
rather than like a designer CRISPR baby.
So maybe this is controversial, but if you're like boning and you're like, I can't even get the clap anymore, what's the point?
Yeah, you like that sense of danger every time you take the plunge. I respect that about you. You're such an adrenaline junkie. I just worry about too is that like in America we'll be like a little more prudish about it and we'll be like no CRISPR editing.
Yeah.
And then like China and Russia will be like, hey, we're going all the way with it. I mean, because Russia already does that like basic human engineering with like they give steroids to like every person who does athletics over there.
Yeah.
Sorry to generalize. So if they're all turning super and we're staying regular, I don't feel like that's going to be good for us.
Yeah, dude, I'm totally with you 100% on that. If other people start doing it, we got to do it times 10. We cannot let them dominate us with that.
It's Barry Bonds, dude.
Yeah.
He was like better at baseball than Mark McGwire, but then Mark McGwire got more famous than him for hitting dingers, and Barry Bonds was like, I'm not going to let this juiced out dude
Yeah.
who I'm better than be perceived as better than me.
Yeah, dude, we got to Barry Bonds that shit all
Barry
day.
Bonds it, dude.
Yeah, I was a huge fan of Barry Bonds.
I liked him too. It was fun to watch him, man. He was like,
Yeah.
he'd come out there with the armor on his arm,
Yeah.
crowding the plate, and he'd either walk or freaking hit the ball into McCovey Cove.
Yeah. Don't you think like if like America stays too like noble with that shit and everyone else is like super hot everywhere else and they're
Yeah.
like, don't you feel good that you're like all natural? No.
Yeah, but like, no, I want to move.
Yeah.
The only thing that's gonna suck too is if like they come up with like all these fixes for all these diseases that plague us
Yeah.
right as we're leaving the earth.
I was thinking that
So
too.
we'll just be like waving goodbye to like the new immortal norm.
Yeah.
as
That's
we-
really gonna piss you off.
I'm gonna be so mad if I have to take
Yeah.
the plunge into the permanent chill
Yeah.
while all these people are just kicking it forever.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I was right there.
Dude, I was
Yeah.
thinking the exact same thing right before that. I'm like, I kind of want this to happen after I kick the bucket. 'Cause I don't want a bunch of super hot people who are way smarter than and funnier than me just like flexing on me. I'll be like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah, let's kick the can down the road a little bit so we don't get dominated by
Yeah.
CRISPR babies.
And then they'll just be like, oh man, makes me so mad.
Did you see this little kid who survived in the woods?
With a bear?
Yeah, for 2 days.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Yeah, he made friends with the animals.
Dude, I think that just shows the importance of like having like good energy. Because if a bear comes up to you and he's like, wow, you have a lot of gratitude coming from you, or horniness, he'll be like, let's kick it.
Nice. That's a cool bear.
What do you think?
Dude, I'm just stoked this kid survived. I don't know if I would have made it 2 days in the wilderness.
Yeah.
And he seemed to have a good attitude about it. And yeah, he said he made friends with a bear. So I'm all thumbs up on it.
Yeah.
I think I might have told a story on the podcast. I knew a lady who went camping and got attacked by a bear and did what you're supposed to. She played dead.
Mm-hmm.
And the bear batted her around like a toy, like he played with her.
Yeah.
But that fucks you up. She had like cuts on her head, had
Oh,
to get
yeah,
stitches. She was
yeah.
pretty gnarly stuff. She recuperates. A couple years later, she goes camping. Gets attacked by another bear.
Dude.
She plays dead. Bear beats her around like a toy. She got her fucked up again.
Damn.
Yeah. And I can't decide. Is that lady lucky or unlucky? She's unlucky, right?
Unlucky.
Aaron, you think she's unlucky or lucky? You listening?
Unlucky.
Unlucky?
Yeah.
Even though she survived 2 bear attacks, she's just unlucky for having to have been attacked twice?
Yeah.
Dude, it's like when I'm surfing, people get scared of sharks, you know? I'm like, the people who are scared of sharks, I'm like, you're going to get attacked. Because when I'm in the ocean, I know I'm with my dogs.
Some people just seem to get fucked.
I'm surprised Leo got attacked by that bear with all that charisma.
Yeah.
And he dates like hot models too.
Yeah, exclusively.
Yeah. And then the bear's like, nah, dude.
He just lives like a party boy lifestyle.
Awesome.
Yeah, Strider says he's valeted his car before.
Oh,
And
really?
he's just always rolling in with his dogs and he's saying bro like 1,000 times a minute.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But about like the environment and like Martin Scorsese movies, he's like, bro, like we gotta get more trees. And his
Bro.
friends are like, bro, for sure we're gonna get more trees.
Bro, you're complaining about that straw? Think about the turtles, bro.
Bro, you're using a straw, bro? Way to hurt turtles, bro.
Do you want to do tough guy talk with Leo as an environmentalist?
Yeah, sure. We haven't done Tough Guy Talk in a while. Hey, what's up, Leo?
No, you're Leo.
Oh, what's up, dude? I'm Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, what up, dude?
Hey,
I'm Tobey Maguire.
hey, do some of this blow.
Right there?
Yeah, but dude, what is that?
It's my
What kind of straw are you using to do blow?
Oh, I got this from McDonald's.
Dude, that's disgusting, bro. You would
What?
do coke with me and my boys at work in front of children using a straw like that?
Why? Because it's McDonald's?
Not because it's McDonald's, dude. Because that straw hurts turtles. You know what a turtle is? The most beautiful, majestic. I've done coke with turtles, dude. I'm friends with some of the fucking coolest turtles in the ocean. And if they fucking knew I was hanging out with a fucking guy like you, hurting them with a fucking straw, dude, that's so disrespectful, dude. I mean, I'm a tough guy, and I like doing blow in front of people and fucking living my life by my own rules, but I don't fuck with Mother Nature, dude.
You've done blow with turtles?
Fuck yeah, dude. You should come with me sometime, bro.
Where?
Dude, charter a plane. Don't worry, it runs on biodiesel. Fly out to the fucking Caymans, bro. Fucking snapper turtles come up on the water, bro. Because they used to people feeding them at a certain hour. But when they come up to me, bro, I got a fucking platter of blow. And I fucking feed it to these fucking turtles, dude.
Do they love it?
They get so fucking jacked up, bro.
Does it make them not slow?
Oh, they go a lot faster, bro. You start thinking you're watching a fucking wave runner with a shell on its fucking head.
Dude, I feel like turtles would be the last ones you'd think that would like uppers.
Everybody likes cocaine. That's the dirty secret that nobody talks about. You watch all these fucking TV shows. Everybody's doing everything. You're like, how do these action stars have so much fucking energy? You know what I mean? Like that dragon and How to Train Your Dragon. How's that fucking dragon got so much fucking energy?
Blow?
Doing blow. Because I worked on that movie. And I did blow with that dragon.
You did blow with the dragon?
Yeah. Blink of something. Birdtail. The fuck his name was. Fucking great kid, though. Fun to party with, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta do some blow right now. Look at all these children watching us. Yeah, I'm doing a Make-A-Wish thing. What's up, kids? Yeah.
Well, what do I use? I need like an environmental like straw.
Yo, no, dude, don't. We don't use straws here, dude. I just put my face on it and I just fucking snort.
You put your face on it?
It's primal. And can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Every kid's wish is to do blow.
For real?
I don't know, but that's what we're doing. If you come hang out with me, that's what we're doing. And no one's ever asked for a refund.
For real?
Yeah, bro, because I fucking have a good time. I don't let people judge me, bro, for doing fucking blow. You fucking kidding me? I'm gonna let them fucking judge me? I'm the most fun. Nobody has more fun than me.
You look fun.
Fucking A, bro. You wanna be fun?
Yeah. Did you do blow with that bear?
Oh, yeah, the one? You talking about the bear from The Edge? Or you talking about the bear from The Revenant?
The Revenant.
Because I did blow with both of them. Yeah, the one from The Revenant? Dude, that guy was a fucking animal, that bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did blow together. Because that bear was actually from that Grizzly Man documentary. And then I scouted him and said, you should be in this other movie with Leonardo DiCaprio. Of course, the bear says fucking, oh, I am Leonardo DiCaprio.
Well, I think you can refer to yourself in the third person.
Right, so I saw this bear in Grizzly Man. And I said, all right, come be in my movie, The Revenant. We'll do blow together. And that wasn't the whole pitch. You know, I also said we got in Ratu, and it's going to be a Oscar thing, and it's for the people who are from there.
Yeah.
You know, because that was a big thing in the movie. And then, yeah, bro, we did some fucking blow.
Were you doing blow with animals before you became an environmentalist?
Yeah, bro. I mean, not good blow. You know, not the shit I get now. You know, now I'm a star, and people just fucking give me blow. But yeah, I was doing blow when I was a kid. You know, my mom had a couple dogs, and then we had a parrot, and yeah, we did fucking blow all the time. And that was fucking great, bro. I mean, you see me when I was a kid? You see me in This Boy's Life, or in Romeo and Juliet, or in that fucking movie I
Romeo
did
and
with
Juliet
Johnny
was
Depp?
fire.
Fucking What's Eating Good but Grape? I'll tell you what's good but grape snorting.
Blow?
That's what they should have called that movie. Yeah, fucking blow, dude. A lot of people don't know this is my real voice too. I'm such a fucking good actor.
I was about to say.
My dialects, they get pretty fucking sophisticated. People can't tell the origins, but this is actually how I talk when I'm on blow.
Dude.
And I'm always on blow. Friends with David Blaine, magician.
Oh, he does blow.
Yeah, he does some magic. He fucking makes blow disappear. But bro, don't you ever use a fucking straw with me again. I swear to God, bro.
All right, okay.
That was very offensive to me and to the children. You offended the children.
Okay.
That's the thing. Because you hurt the kids. Because then the kids think it's okay to use straws.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
I'll do blow with just my nose.
It's okay. It's okay. I don't care. It's fine. Oh, well, watch it, Willie. Willie did a little too much blow. No, I'm fine. What? Shut up, Leo. Oh, no one tells me to shut up. I'm Leonardo DiCaprio. Willie, what's wrong with you? I haven't gotten you late enough this weekend? Now you're going to pop attitude with me?
Dude, I love your real voice. You should use that more often.
I'll take that fucking straw and shove it up your ass, Willie.
Yeah, Willie, shut the
And
fuck
I'll
up.
snort your fucking fecal matter up my fucking head.
What?
I'm a freak, bro. I do crazy shit. I tell people to make documentaries about me. They get too scared. They say, what is this, the art of killing? You fucking doing a genocide? All right, that was tough guy talk. There's a lot going on there. A lot of threads to follow.
Dude, that was a banger of an ending.
Yeah, dude. Leo's crazy, dude. DiCaprio's a wild man. All right, dude. I think we've got some fucking... Wait, real quick. I want to do some sports talk with you.
Yes.
Who you got in the Super Bowl?
As much as I want to say Rams, I think I gotta go Patriots.
I know. I think that's the smart bet.
It's tough.
All right, and then Anthony Davis, NBA superstar,
Oh,
one of the best players in the league, under 25 years old, 6'11", 7'6" wingspan, can shoot, can defend the pick and roll, modern big, demanding a trade out of New Orleans. How do you feel about superstars leaving bad situations for like what they see are greener pastures? Like, are you okay with that, or do you think you should stick it out?
It's a tough call because he probably, he wants to get those rings under his belt, and he's like, I can't do this here. But like, I also think it's kind of like, stick with
the one who brought you.
Yeah, you gotta make do with what you have.
Yeah.
It makes I think it's a much better story.
Yeah.
You could have some. It's the easy way out. Like, take me to the Warriors, whatever. But if you create a dynasty, if you stick with that team and you just fucking bring them to the top, that's way cool, and you get way more respect.
I appreciate that.
What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, because, you only get one life, and if you feel like you're going to have more fun or be more fulfilled somewhere else,
Yeah.
I don't think you, like, owe it to people to stay. But I do appreciate your perspective that it's more heroic to, like, just inherit a mess and then turn it into, like, a fucking diamond,
Yeah. I'm not saying I would do that,
No, I don't think I would either.
but I think that's the cooler thing to do.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I might not do it, but I admire it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I look up to these people, so I want to see them do, like, heroic shit that I'm
Yeah.
not capable of.
Like, I wasn't, when LeBron went to Miami, I was like, yeah,
Yeah, you're like, yeah.
it's Miami, dude.
Yeah.
I would go even if the team sucked. Dude, I was kind of hungover Saturday. I watched the Miami music video 5 times. Took me out of my hangover.
That's awesome. Big Willie, bro.
Dude,
I can't feel a drip on the strip.
the king of charisma.
It's a trip. He really is.
Dude.
Neil Brennan had an Instagram post about him where he was like, he's the only celebrity I've met who the silver screen makes smaller than they actually are.
Really?
Like he's like a bigger star in person
Yeah,
than
I
he
bet.
seems like on camera.
Just listen to this intro.
Hit it.
Listen to that. Feeling the heat.
That's so good for the Stokers.
Dude.
You
Stokers,
just like boosted someone's driving to work right now and they're just
Yeah.
like, oh.
Stokers, if you're hungover, put on the Miami music video and watch it 10 times, and you will be like, it's like you just did box breathing for like 2 days.
How do you do the box breathing? Can you walk us through it?
Yeah, so I got an app. It's called the Pranayama app. And it has a...
Is that English? No. Oh, this is Eastern stuff?
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
So it's some guy in like a meditation position.
You gotta get closer to them. I think we gotta be louder.
It's got a guy in a meditation position. It's really simple. You breathe in, full belly breathing.
Can you do it?
So you breathe in through the belly, and then you breathe in, and you bring that breath all the way up into your shoulders. So you got to breathe in with your belly first, because that's a full deep breath. Well, if I can go through my morning routine, do you want to hear it?
Yes.
All right. So I do the box breathing, and then for about 10 minutes, and then I do this one where you breathe in, kind of the same thing. You breathe in through the right nostril, 4 seconds in, hold for 12, 8 seconds out, then you switch nostrils. Then I meditate for 15 minutes, and then I visualize. I do this thing where this guy taught me this thing where you put hands over your hands over your eyes, and then you have it like feel like lasers are coming out, but they're like the energy's going back in. He's like, that seals the energy in, and then you just let it go.
It makes you joyful.
Yeah. So I'll just think about the things I want the most, and I'll visualize that, and then I'll just that's what I've been working on.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's hard for me. I never like stick with a thing
Mhm.
forever. I kind of use them situationally to get me through like rough patches, or kind of
Yeah.
like use as needed.
Yeah.
But the one time I did write down like 3 things that I wanted to happen in the next year,
Mhm.
they all came true.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to get on TV,
Yeah.
and then we got on like Fox, and
Yeah.
then which is the channel I was hoping for, and then I was like, I want to have a girlfriend,
Yeah.
and I want to make like X amount of money doing like the going deep stuff.
Yeah.
And I hit all those benchmarks.
Yeah.
And then I
Cool.
tried to write one for 2019, but I just wasn't in the same headspace. So I just
Yeah.
wrote, have a big 2019. That's what I told you. I just wrote, have a big 2019.
Yeah.
Which is so like, amorphous, but it hopefully I'll know it when I see it.
Yeah. I think it's already begun.
I think so too. Yeah. Things are going good, dude.
I think, yeah, I sort of change up my routine here and there because I get bored.
That's my thing too. I get very bored. And also, I sorry, what were you going to say?
I always go back to meditation though and gratitude. Breathing stuff, I think it can get kind of boring, but this box breathing I've felt the most difference with, so maybe I'll stick with that.
All right. You want to get into some questions?
Yeah.
All right. We got this one. What up, Chad and JT? Last couple episodes have been heat. Keep it up with the insight and perspective. I'm here to talk about my high school basketball coach. For my entire life, I've been a big high road guy, but dealing with this guy drained my stoke tank so low that for a while it was tough to be happy. Luckily, he's been fired, so the next generation won't have to deal with his manipulative, abusive, humiliating, and sometimes racist coaching tactics. However, I still feel the need to get back at how he treated me for 4 years. So I've taken that route to prank call him constantly with my boys and make burner accounts to chirp him on Twitter, and his reactions are always hilarious. We've convinced him that his daughter came out as a lesbian, he's very anti-gay, and ran away to shack up with a Letty when we called as her friends, among other great pranks. Because it's so fun though, and in a way it gives me the power over him I wish I had for 4 years. I feel like I might be a bad person for doing this too frequently. At what point do revenge pranks like this go too far or are detrimental to oneself? Also, JT, Joe's Hog or Infinite Green Juice? I have to go Infinite Green Juice. I'm sorry to Joe's Hog. Interesting, man. This is pretty amazing.
Yeah. When I first started hearing it, I was like, oh, prank calls, awesome. But then we start getting into the meat of what they are. I was like, I don't know if you should fuck with his daughter's sexual orientation.
Yeah, it's so personal. It feels a little gross.
Yeah. So I'd keep it the prank calls a little more benign.
Good call.
Like that guy from that military movie. What's it called? He's like, you couldn't suck a golf ball through a garden hose. You know what I'm talking about?
Major Pain?
Yeah, it's like Major Pain. No, it wasn't Major Pain. Anyways,
Do you know who's in it?
it's that guy. It's such like a classic movie. Full Metal Jacket. Thank you,
man.
Aaron.
I'm bummed I didn't get that.
My dog.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Those sound bites.
cruelty in that movie, too.
Those sound bites are
Yeah.
hilarious.
Gomer Pyle. What was his name? Private Pyle?
Yeah.
D'Onofrio, man. That guy looks more psychotic than anybody.
Dude,
if
yeah.
that's an acting skill, he deserves every Oscar for looking psychotic.
Yeah. Or maybe they should try like mess with the coach himself. Just be like I'm on to you or something. You know.
I think leave his family out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny that you're like attacking him for his bigotry and stuff.
Yeah.
Or it makes him more sympathetic to the pranker. And I don't think your soul's like going bad by doing this, but it sounds like this guy really got to you.
Yeah.
I think maybe maybe the best way to get over it, you've already done this enough, you fucked with him enough. I think it's time for turn over a new leaf. Maybe just
Yeah.
like go to some fucking therapy, dude, and be like, yo, I got some trauma over this, dude. Let's get some EMDR paddles and I'll talk it out and maybe be able to move past it.
Or maybe like channel it into like starting a business, and then if he tries to buy your product, make the price like 5,000 times for him.
Right.
Be like, oh, you want to buy my my golf balls? $2,000.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And they're worth it because they fucking soar over the fairway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so start a business and do some therapy, dude. Yeah, maybe it's time for the next thing.
Yeah, I have a coach like that. Coach Donnelly kept fucking with me. He's my swim coach.
Yeah, he didn't think you had good calves?
He's so mean. Yeah, he didn't think I had good calves. He didn't think I was smart. And now I'm on TV, and he's probably still coaching swimming. So why don't you suck a big, fat, veiny dick?
Yeah, and it's good to coach swimming, but, don't be mean. What up, Chad and JT? I'm reaching out to you in a state of dire need and cock confusion. I'm a young single man, and with that comes constant horniness and a desire to lay pipe like a friggin' construction worker, if you catch my drift, dudes. Anyways, I matched on Tinder with this fucking smoke show with big-ass titties and a sweet-ass caboose. I've been chatting this chick up, and our conversation has gotten quite indicative that some sweet sexual magic is about to happen. As is only natural, my stoke meter is through the roof, and I'm sending screenshots around to all my dogs, and they're hyping me up to enjoy some erotic pleasures. As I'm getting ready to seal the deal and spread my seed, I checked out her Tinder again and realized that her bio says that she is transgendered. I'm reaching out to you two in hopes that you can be a beacon of light that can guide the direction of my skin flute. I am generally an open-minded dude, but I'm not sure I am trying to get donged down. At the same time, I love a pair of big old titties and voluptuous ass, and am therefore incredibly confused. I can't ask my dad for advice as he is dead, but I am hoping you two could give me the right advice that only a father could give in such a troubling time. Yours truly, Marcus. Dude, I don't think you have to do anything, but do whatever you want.
Yeah.
If you want to hook up with this person, hook up with this person.
Maybe jerk off and then see if you still want to bone.
Smart.
Stroke your thing, skeet all over your sheets, and just be like, do I still want to get donged down?
Well, yeah, and I'm not even sure that's what's going to happen. you
Yeah.
know? I matched with a transgender person a bunch of times on dating apps, and one time I was talking to a gal, but I didn't know she was transgender, and so I was like, hey, do you want to come to my 4th of July party? And she was like, yeah, for sure, but I'm transgender. And I was like, oh, well, we probably won't bone then, but you can still come to the party.
Is that how you said it?
Yeah.
Nice.
What up, Stokers? First of all, I love the pod. You guys bring the heat every time, and it's deep. It's dope to see how real and vulnerable you guys are while still being chill as fuck. Boom, clap. Thanks,
you.
man. When I was 21, I was dating this all-time cutie, and I liked her so much and wanted to be with her, and I wanted to be real with her, so I told her I was a virgin. She broke it off and told all our mutual friends. I was heartbroken and embarrassed, and I think I have a lot of anxiety around that because I'm 24 and still a virgin. I've gotten chicks into bed since then, but when it comes time, my dong piece just won't get it up. For example, I was on a date with a cutie a few days ago, and we started making out, and I got it right up. But once things got to the bedroom, shit just shut down. I've thought about getting Viagra somehow, and lately I've started to question my sexuality. If I'm gay, that's cool, but I really don't feel that urge. Please help.
Dude, I gotta ask a major question. How much porn are you watching?
Good
And
question.
how much are you jacking off to that porn? Because that could be fucking with your dong piece.
That's true, man. If you're watching porn, that'd be a good thing to cut out because that'll get you back to your baseline, and then you might be able to bone more easily.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, dude, also we've lived parallel lives. I lost my virginity at 24. I had a lot of shame over it. I got a therapist to help me get through it, and she did. She was wonderful. And what she told me was just take it slow, dude. I think you being with like girls that you don't have trust with yet is just gonna feed your insecurity that they're gonna judge you if you don't perform well sexually. So I think the best thing you could do is go on like 8 dates with a girl before doing anything sexual, and just go slow through the process. So by the time you actually get to the bone down, you have real intimacy already, and you can trust this person. And then I think your flag's gonna raise right up, dude.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Also, you could try box breathing before you bone.
Dude, in visualization,
Yeah, visualize a hard dong.
that sounds like porn in your own head, though.
It's better than getting Viagra.
Absolutely, dude. Yeah, and that's the other thing, man. I've struggled with that stuff, and it's like, no bueno, dude. I took some recently, half a Cialis, and I woke up in the middle of the night and thought I was like having a heart attack. I was like, is this how I party now?
Yeah.
I just bone and then think I'm dying?
Is he drinking before too? Did he mention
That's
that?
another thing, yeah.
Because I remember in college, I would have some issues with that because I would just be like blacked out, and then I would just be like, floppy McGee, like those things at car dealerships. Are just like, I don't even know why they have them. Dude, the best is in East Van Down when they have the gorilla spinning a banana sign.
Yeah.
he's like, I'm talking about goddamn me, not some sign spinning fucking gorilla. And then Wilfred was like, ooh, shit.
There's a fight about to go down. Yeah.
He's like, Ashley Schaefer, damn, fine to meet you. And when he shakes his hand, he like holds it. And he's like,
He's so funny. And dude, when you watch the outtakes from that, they're all busting up laughing the whole time.
Dude. My favorite is in
vibes.
like the 3rd season or 2nd season when he owns the Kia dealership, and he has like these 2 women coming out. It's him and Scott coming out of his office, and he's like, "You did good, girls. Go grab yourselves a donut."
Dude, I'm embarrassed. I've probably only seen 15% of that show.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of good moments, but it wasn't a show where I needed to see.
I watched the one episode where they go to Ashley Schaefer's house, and
Yeah.
he's having there's like a cannonball thing at the
Yeah,
end.
yeah.
That was pretty insane, but brilliant. And
Yeah.
I think it was written by Harris Whittles, who passed away.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. It was
R.I.P.
Really inspired guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Check out his stuff, Stokers, if you don't know it. He's really brilliant. All right. Yo, dudes, I was home for the holidays recently. Christmas Eve morning, I was playing Words with Friends Throwback on my mom's iPad. She got a message from one of our family friends while I was there, and the dude was hitting on my mom hard. Said some really creepy shit. I told him this was my mom's son and to quit talking to her like a hard dick, and that I'd be back home for Easter to make sure it stopped. The next morning, Christmas Day, I hear my mom yell from downstairs. I run downstairs and she starts berating me for sending the message. I pushed back. Why are you letting him talk to you like that? My dad is sitting right there, by the way. We fought for like 10 minutes, then she told me to leave. I started packing my bags, and while I did, my dad came upstairs and asked me to apologize, which I knew he was doing because he didn't want to have to deal with the conflict. Anyway, Christmas morning, I leave at like 9 a.m. and make the 15-hour drive back to where I live now. Question, how would you two dudes handle this situation? Keep up the stoke. Much love.
Wait, so some guy was hitting on his mom where?
Some guy was hitting on his mom via her iPad that he was using at the time.
Oh.
And then he told the guy to back off. And then his mom yelled at him the next day in front of the dad for telling the guy to back off.
Weird.
So there's a lot going on here.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like your dad might be aware that he's getting cucked. Or maybe they're swingers. Either way, that's a lot for you to deal with.
Yeah.
And it's a uncomfortable subject matter for you to bring up with them. So I understand why you reached out. I would tell you to go to therapy also. Sorry, I know that's a consistent thing I go to, but I just don't know what's a
Start a
better
business
option.
and go to therapy.
Start a business.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, I don't think there's any real solution to fixing this problem. And your parents might not perceive it as a problem. I mean, to evaluate it like charitably, they might think this is just like an alternative lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know?
It's weird. It's weird that the dad got mad.
It's weird. I would just tell you to detach with love, bro, and let your parents do what they're going to do. And if you need to take space, if you want to spend the next Christmas away from them while you sort through this stuff, that's okay.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully at some point you come back and you guys can accept each other, but take your time, brother.
Yeah. I'd reach out to his parents and be like, I don't really get it, but I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't think he needs to apologize.
Yeah. I don't know.
What would you do? Start a business?
Yeah, I'd watch Mission Impossible.
I think that's good advice too, though.
Maybe learn karate.
Yeah, that's a pretty wild one. Sorry, man. Hey, Marshall here. I just wanted to start off with saying I absolutely love the pod and all the great content you guys put out. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
I'm having trouble trying to balance all of my interests because I'm on the ultimate Frisbee team, which takes up about the same amount of time any other sport would while trying to be successful in the classroom. And I'm almost done with my major, so the classes are getting pretty tough. I want to try to create some steady income on top of all that so I can explore my other passions, like mountain biking and snowboarding, which requires some serious cash. So essentially my biggest issue is time and conflict of interest, because if I quit the team, I'd have time to create some income, but I feel responsibility to the team because I feel like I have a pretty large role and my teammates are all my bros. Should I just go full Elon Musk and do it all but deprive myself of sleep, or quit the team and explore avenues in life? Thanks, and keep inspiring others to keep up their stoke levels.
I'd maybe try to do all of them and then see if you can pull it off.
That's right.
Yeah. What do you think?
I was just thinking, if you drop below a 2.75 GPA, you got to quit the team.
Yeah.
What up, Chad and JT? Boom clap, Stoker. It was my 23rd birthday this past weekend, so my boys and I took a trip to Vegas to rage and locate an unknown level of stoke. I like that. On our last night, we hit the strip club and stayed there from 1 to 7 a.m. The place had private rooms that you would be able to go to, so I took a dent in the wallet to try to sway some dimes for head and possibly more. It just cracks me up that, like, he specifies what he was going for sexually, but it seems genuine, so I appreciate it. Since there was a camera, I had to live with a handy, but she seemed very into me and gave me her number and wants to visit me in Chicago. What do you think you guys would do in this situation? Let her visit you back home or avoid potential trouble? Thanks, boys, and have Strider join the pod more often.
For sure on Strider. What's the potential trouble? Maybe be like, yeah, if you're in Chicago, hit me up.
Yeah, I think just go for it.
Yeah.
I don't see any problems with it. Dude, it was
It'll
fun.
be a cool experience.
Yeah, absolutely. Just be nice to her.
Yeah.
Dude, my dad heard me talking one time about I tried to date like a webcam. You remember this? I got infatuated with a couple of them when I was really into webcam porn, and then one of them lived nearby, so I met her for coffee, and I was like, she's like, what are we doing here? And I was like, I want to date you. And she's like, well, you can pay me to have sex. And I was like, oh, buzzkill. She really had me fooled that, like, and, you know, it's my fault. Like, my therapist was like, dude, she's not into you. That's her job. And I was like, no, I'm pretty special. And then turned out that was not the case. But when I talked about it in front of my dad came up to me and was like, hey, I appreciate your follow through.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was his assessment of the situation.
That's awesome.
Yeah. What up, savants of Stoke? There's been some turmoil in my squad lately, and I'm not sure what to do. One of my bros has been aggravating everyone with his tendency to take jokes too far. We all love to rip on each other, but this guy frequently goes past the point of joking by being outright insulting in an unfunny way. He thinks it's all in good fun and doesn't realize that we're all starting to dislike him. Does this guy need to be put in his place, or should this situation be handled in a more low-key way?
I think you need to tell him outright. Be like, that hurt my feelings.
Fucking A, man.
Right? But I mean, I guess there's always that kind of thing where you never want to be like, I don't even know what I'm trying to say there.
No, I know. You don't want to be the sensitive one. You don't want to be the guy who can't take a joke.
Yeah.
Dude, sometimes I feel like that's me sometimes. I'm like, dude, have I just become like, just like this sensitive, like pussy? You know what I mean? I mean, there's a balance, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like
you can get too defensive, but I don't know, man. I like what you're saying. I like going straight out and being like, yo, you're being mean.
Yeah.
And being mean isn't cool.
Be like shame him a little bit.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, I'm a chode? Well, so are you.
And then I think that's proportional.
Mm-hmm.
Go after him a little bit. I mean, dude, honestly, too, if you just like, he might just be going through something. I had friends who were lame for a couple months and then got cooler again.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like people just go through phases. But yeah, just be proportional about it. Like, don't like scorch earth it and be like, you know, bring up every bad thing he's ever done. Just rip him a little bit.
Yeah.
I had my friend John one time. I was like, I tried to like fight him in front of chicks. I was like, dude, I can take this guy. And I tried to like wrestle him, and he beat me up.
Mm-hmm.
He like flipped me upside down, put my head between his legs, and was scrunching my legs down onto my face. And he was like, what are you doing? I outweigh you by 50 pounds, and just scrunched me up. And looking back on it, he beat me up the perfect amount.
Nice.
Yeah. Like, he didn't hurt me. He just fucking literally put me into my place and then just let it go.
Nice.
And I was just perfectly humbled. I was like, sorry. What up? DJ here. Hey, so this barista keeps trying to bang my GF. How do I know? Because he always remembers her order and not mine. What's the best way to exert dominance on this coffee grinding fuckstick? Thanks, dudes. I know you'll come through in the clutch.
Baristas, dude.
Sometimes you can win a war by not fighting in it. I would just go to another coffee shop.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like a Starbucks, go support a local business.
Yeah. Yeah, go support one that uses nice straws. Or maybe, yeah, one that uses like cool straws, not the ones that hurt turtles. But I hear you, dude. You know, some of those, you know, you could be like, are you grinding coffee or are you trying to grind my woman?
That's a good line.
Yeah. So maybe if your GF insists on going there still, maybe just like don't say anything outright because that makes you look paranoid and jealous, but maybe just like flex. Go in without sleeves and just flex the entire time.
Biceps, triceps. Come in there. Throw up some lumber.
Yeah.
What up, dudes? From Cheyenne, Wyoming. Please keep me anonymous. I have to throw the beeper on that one. So I love to get stoked on life lessons. Long story short, I contracted chlamydia from a lover. I was bummed about the chlamydia, but stoked on the newfound lesson that I should rock rubbers. Dude, nice, man. Way to take the good with the bad.
Yeah.
And see the silver lining. I got drunk over the weekend and told everyone this newfound knowledge, but now my current hookup won't text me back because the whole school knows I have the clap. How do I convince her that it's all good?
Maybe get some antibiotics so you clean up the chlamydia. Maybe get some for her.
Yeah, I think chlamydia is one of the ones that goes away, right?
Yeah.
Well, get rid of it. Show her a clean sheet of health from Planned Parenthood, and then after that, it's in God's hands.
Yeah. Make sure she doesn't have it.
Yeah. Hopefully she's taking care of that too.
And just I wouldn't tell people you had it. Just be stoked on rubbers. Maybe just carry around like a bag full of them.
Dude, you remember when I made that mistake when I thought I had herpes because I had a scab on my thing?
Mm-hmm.
And the people at Planned Parenthood were like, that's herpes. And so I went home, told maybe 30 people I had herpes.
You told me.
Yeah. 3 days later, Not herpes. None of those people, besides you, I don't think any of those people will ever believe that I didn't have herpes. Once you tell people you have it, that kind of gets fucking frozen.
Well, the
in their
way you
brains.
are, you know, people are like, "Hey, JT, how you doing?" You're like, "I have herpes."
Yeah, I didn't want to live with shame.
Ascalon did that one time in college.
Like, jump the gun.
He got blacked out, and he was like, he like told everyone he got chlamydia. He was like kind of like stoked on it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, dude. Way to frame it.
Mm-hmm.
What were people's reactions?
They're like, "Why are you telling us?" He's like, "Cause I got tested."
He's doing like a keg stand.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, get your fucking mouth off the thing, dude.
I remember who he got it
I
from.
got chlamydia.
I remember who he got it from too.
Oh, really?
Because I lived in the same house as him,
Right.
and when they were boning, it was pretty hilarious because the sounds they were making were pretty funny.
Like, what were they?
It was actually from Ass Clown because I was like, "Do you say that shit?" He's like, I heard him say like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "What are you, the fucking Kool-Aid man?"
Dude,
But I'm proud of you, Ass Clown. I love you.
I have two good overheards from people's sexual experiences.
Mm-hmm.
One was
Awesome.
my brother's buddy from college, Dan. They heard him one time after he was done having sex with a girl go, "You want to kiss my little dude for all the hard work he did?" Oh, that's hilarious. Funny
Is
guys.
that all the questions?
Yeah, dude, that's it. Stokers.
Well, I gotta give a birthday shout out to a stoker named Caroline. Her brother Patrick requested the shout out on Instagram. So happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I don't know your last name, but happy birthday, Caroline. Thank you for being a stoker, and thank you for listening to the pod, and thank you to your brother Patrick for putting in that request.
Thank you so much, guys. Happy birthday, Caroline. Do we have a mission statement of the week?
Yeah, from Rip Curl.
Oh, good brand.
Rip Curl is a company for and about the crew on the search. The products we make, the events we run, the riders we support, and the people we reach globally are all part of the search that Rip Curl is on. That's a good statement.
Whoa. Dude, I think this might be the best one.
That's what I was thinking.
Taking Ruka down. The crew on the search.
Dude,
And everything we do is part of that search. I like it.
it's good.
So is it official? Are we putting Rip Curl as the top mission statement?
I think so.
Aaron, have you been staying abreast with our mission statement rankings of surfer apparel companies?
Yes.
Do you agree that Rip Curl has just jumped to the front of the line?
Yes, I do agree.
What are you looking for in your surfer mission statement? What themes are gonna like pull on your heartstrings?
Definitely the crew
Yes.
and Stoke for sure,
Mm-hmm.
and that they're gonna give it to me. Both those things.
I love it.
Yeah. Dude, providing the crew, I love that.
Aaron, I knew you were a stoker this whole time.
You're the deepest stoker I know.
What up, Aaron? Oh, and
Shouts to Aaron, dude.
gotta give a review of the week.
Yeah, baby.
This comes from Jeff with like a million Fs. Nice. So subject, so sick. I found this pod and it was unreal, a true game changer. I showed it to my family and now the whole fam is going around saying, "Get rid of schmoles and jabwow. You have changed our family forever."
The whole fam's digging in?
The whole fam.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
I'm stoked.
I hope it's a huge family.
Me too.
Like the grandpa's into it.
I hope it's like the Griswolds.
The grandpa comes down. He's like, "What's for breakfast?" They're like, "Pancakes." He's like, "Wow."
Grandpa, you're a stoker?
Grandpa's a stoker, dude.
Boke the schmole, dude.
Dude, the original stoker, dude.
Ja fucking wow.
Stokers through time. That'd be an interesting installment. We should do that.
Yeah.
We'll highlight stokers from the past.
Yeah. You think the Wright brothers said jabwow when they started flying?
Dude, you're getting up there. Dude, he's up. He's up in the air. He's up in the air.
Oh, ja fucking wow.
Jump well, baby.
Jabwow,
We're
baby.
flying.
Holy fucking jabwow, we did it, Wright brothers.
Yeah, because they were scientific.
Yeah. And then they come in to like whoever they were going to sell this shit to. Boom, clap.
Boom. Clap,
We
dude.
boked this schmole from our squad and invented flying.
They booked a schmoll called Gravity.
Dude.
Aaron, you dog. You fucking dog.
That was awesome, dude.
Aaron.
Gravity is a schmoll, too.
Yeah, it is.
I've long felt that way. All right, dude. Let's get into our of the weeks. Chad.
Oh, the bachelor party. Tell that guy to reach out.
Oh, right, dude. So we said on the pod that we wanted to go to your guys' bachelor parties or your bar mitzvahs or, your baby showers, whatever it is. If it's a party, we want to be there. We want to be with the Stokers, and, we'll experience it with you. So if you are the Stoker who messaged me on Instagram about your bachelor party, I'm sorry, I've lost the message. And I just stink at finding stuff. So if you could reach out to me again, I'm super into the idea. So is Chad, and we'll come get stoked with you for your bachelor party, dude.
It's the Kentucky one, right?
And it's in Kentucky. And you mentioned going to the Derby or the Preakness or one of those wonderful parties that's supposed to just be madness. I heard they're madness. And we'd love to participate in that with you and share this special moment with you. And we're deeply honored that you thought of us. So thank you, dude. And hit me up again. All right, Chad. Who is your legend of the week?
My legend of the week is Han Solo.
Dude.
Dude, I watched the best of Han Solo the other day. The guy he's a freaking beast.
He's awesome.
Just from the moment you met him. I love guys like that who are just they just don't give a fuck, And he just oozed charisma. A great pilot, but kind of like a shisty dude, but in a cool way. It's I really respect this guy. He's a hero deep down, but he has this cool kind of aggro thing about him, and I was like, fuck yeah, dude. So Han Solo, thank you for being cool. I think you're much cooler than Luke. I would much have preferred you to have a lightsaber because I think you would have done a lot more cooler things with it, not just been kind of noble. I think you probably would have utilized it in a cooler way. Whatever that means, I don't know about the galaxy and stuff, but you figure that out yourself. Thank you for showing me a cool side of charisma and for showing the rest of the nation as well. And also how to, woo a beautiful lady like Princess Leia. Because I think he did it well, and I think that line where he's about to get frozen, she's like, I love you, and he says, I know. I've tried to recreate that moment 1,000 times in my own life. And I think I've gotten there sometimes, but we'll see. The way when they first meet him at the cantina, he's sitting back, and the guy's like, I'm going to bring you to Jabba Hutt. And he's like, all right, cool, dude. Just shoots him.
Yeah.
I love it.
So you think he shot first? Isn't there a lot of contention over that?
Yeah, I think he shot first.
Nice.
I hope so. Because that guy was a fucking douche. Who's your legend?
Dude, real quick, I heard, because that's a great line, but it makes me think about great lines throughout history. And I talked about how people who had good final lines before they died. I think I mentioned Darwin, although it wasn't right when he died, but Che Guevara was like, why are you nervous? You're just about to kill a man. Oscar Wilde said he was in a dingy motel, and he was looking at the wall, and he's like, either me or the wallpaper, one of us has to go. And then he died.
Wow.
Dude, but I had a friend who was an elementary school teacher, and he told me that Oscar Wilde, all those clever things that he said in public that have become like the most historically witty comebacks of all time, people study them. He said he wrote those all in advance and then would work conversations so that he would get to drop those bombs.
Oh.
Much the same way you were saying you wanted to drop that I know bomb.
Yeah.
So
maybe I should create a more real moment where I'm about to get frozen.
Yeah. But Oscar Wilde did it too. He was he built his whole life around being like, hey, I'm going to say this clever thing today.
Yeah.
And then he'd steer the conversation in that direction.
Yeah.
And then he'd drill it.
Maybe I should go on a date to a cryotherapy place or something.
Yeah.
And just be maybe convince her
that you're going to die?
That I'm going to die, and so I can create that. That's something I can think of comparable to what Han Solo went through. Yeah. Who's your legend?
My legend of the week is Jack. Jack is one of our newest bros. He runs the Going Deep with Chad and JT Instagram account. He does a fucking phenomenal job, dude. He cuts videos, puts some of the stuff we say to visuals, makes it better than it ever was before, and creates a brand new piece of content that I'm so pumped on. And just his enthusiasm for what we do and his enthusiasm for life is contagious. And dude, he's given me as much stoke as I feel we could ever give to him. And it was just a pleasure to meet him. He came out to the West Coast. We went out a couple nights, got some drinks. You know, I was taking it easy and just having a couple glasses of wine. I kind of wanted to push it just to celebrate with him, but I wasn't there. And then, but dude, he was a lot of fun to hang out with. He's a great guy. And we went out one night and like he dominated. I was like, this is the guy. Like, what am I doing? This is the guy. I was like embarrassed. I was like, I gotta step up. Like, this guy's like, he's dancing better than me. He's drinking better than me. He's like chatting up with people better than me. I was like, this guy's a killer. Yeah. And dude, yeah, it was a lot of fun hanging out with you, Jack. You're a great guy, and I look forward to working with you and keeping this relation going.
Yeah, dude, Jack, you're a freaking legend. I was so stoked to meet you, dude. Had a great time with you, although I couldn't make it out Saturday night because I was out of town. I wish I had been there, but when I did meet you, you're a freaking beast. Thank you for everything you do. And dude, he like approached us like maybe like a little less than a year ago now, and he's just been killing it with that account.
He crushes it.
It's amazing.
Yeah, super talented, man. He's got a real flair for editing and just like picking the right moments and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Not easy. And
he's a beast.
yeah, thank you, man. All right, dude. Chad, who is your babe of the week?
My babe of the week is Sahara Ray.
Whoa. It's been a long time coming.
Stokers, if you haven't checked her out on Instagram, check her out. Sahara Ray. Mega babe. Like, huge babe. She's just like, this is like a classic babe pick because she is just like the babe of all babes. You know, terrific looks, body, you know, totally my style. She's tan, blonde, loves the beach. She seems spiritual, and she's just a babe. I mean, there's not much else you can say. If you check out her Instagram, you're like, wow. Dude, I saw her one time in person, but she was just walking by, and I was like, there'll be another time for this. Probably where I'm getting frozen. She'll be like, I love you, and I'll be like, I know.
Wow.
I was like, this isn't the time.
She's that person that you want to drop that line.
Yeah,
on.
I was like, this isn't the time to drop the Han Solo line. So.
But of all the people you could look super cool in front of, she's the one you want to look the most cool in front of at the most precious, like the most biggest time.
Yeah.
Nice, dude. That's significant, bro.
Sahara Ray. So Sahara, if you're listening, you know, DM me and you know, maybe we could go get some bacon. Oh, and Sahara, if you want to be a guest on the pod, totally welcome.
Absolutely. Please come on.
Who's your babe?
My babe is I don't know her name. I'm sorry for not doing better research, but she was a young lady who was on the Barstool account on Instagram, 15 years old, and she benched 355, dude.
What?
Yes. She
Damn.
gets under the bar, does that move that power lifters do where they like kind of pull their chest up to it. Then she comes down and she just freaking fires it up. Looked like she had a great relationship with her coach. And I was just so impressed to see anybody throw up 55, especially a young lady. It's just inspiring. So I'm sorry I don't know your name, but thank you for committing yourself to a noble endeavor like lifting and doing it well and really inspiring other people out there to do the same. So you're my babe of the week.
Hell yeah, dude.
Unnamed power lifter.
Hell yeah.
My dog. Who is your beef of the week?
My beef of the week is with my own impatience. I can be an impatient dude. And I've probably been impatient with you sometimes, so I apologize.
Never.
Okay, thank you. But you know, I think I sort of want things to come. I'm a classic millennial. You know, I want instant gratification, and I'm trying to teach myself how to just be patient and let things come, because that's the natural process. Let things come their way, their natural way, and that's the best way for it to turn out. So. My beef is with my impatience. I'm just talking to you right now in like my own body. Like, dude, fuck you. Like, learn how to be more patient. So, hopefully that did something to my subconscious, and I can be more patient.
It's nice, dude. It's very reflective.
Yeah.
I just think you're just like, your work ethic's better than most people. So it's like hard
thanks.
for us to keep. Like sometimes I'll be like a little frustrated. I'm like, gosh darn it, man. I'm like, it's a lot of shit to deal with. But then I'm like, I'm lucky to like get to do it. You know what I mean? And then,
I like firing off emails.
dude, you're a beast, bro. And then I'll think about it, I'm like, but if there was like, I was thinking about this the other day, actually. I was like, if there was like a world just of Chads, we'd probably be farther along.
Yeah, I do. I'm a lot of times I'm like, why aren't you? Not you, but like with people we're dealing with, I'm like, What are you doing?
Yeah, well, you'll do that sometimes. Where like we'll talk to some people who are like who make stuff or whatever, like
Yeah.
producers or something, and then they'll be like, "So when should we do this?" And you're like, "Tomorrow." I'm like look around. I'm like, I don't know if that's feasible, dog. There's like a lot of moving parts here.
What's your beef?
My beef of the week is with people who have beef with Mario Lopez,
Thank you.
dude.
Beautiful.
Respect is not given, it is earned, and Mario has earned it. 30 years in the biz, the guy finds a way to stay on camera, keep getting gigs, and he did it by staying hot. The guy looks the same now. He looks better now than he did 25 years ago as AC Slater, and it's a testament to diet, whatever crazy, off the books health stuff they're doing in Los Angeles, and just like dedication, dude. He's shredded. And I watch videos. I'm a big, combat sports fan. I watch videos of him like sparring with Oscar De La Hoya and Canelo Alvarez. And, he's not a pro boxer, but he doesn't look bad, man. He's can move. And it's clear that he takes it seriously and that he knows he's not one of those guys, but he respects those guys. And I like dudes like that. You know what I mean? Who like, he could act like he's better than stuff, but no, he's like humble, when he's around those studs. And I think that's cool, man. And I just, Mario, you did Saved by the Bell. You were on Pacific Blue. You were in that Greg Louganis USA Network movie. And now you're hosting shows on E. And you do a good job at all of it, man. So I think you're kind of an unsung hero
The beast.
in the dude community. And I just want to give you the respect you deserve, Mario. So this isn't even really a beef. This is more just me doing a legend babe about Mario. But I do feel like there's a lot of people out there who don't. Who think Mario Lopez is kind of a joke.
I think a lot of people see guys like him, Ryan Seacrest. They don't appreciate what they do.
Yeah, there's a skill to it.
Yeah.
Aaron,
Yes, sir.
do you you don't have to, toe the party line. When I say Mario Lopez to you, what does that elicit?
Nostalgia for AC Slater.
Dude,
Aaron, you are a phenomenal stoker.
dude. Nostalgia. Maybe that is what it's just nice when you're nostalgic for someone too, and they're still doing well,
And he bulked that schmoll hair.
His hair has improved a great deal. Because he went from those curls, and I'm not disrespecting curls. I rock
Oh,
them,
yeah,
but he had the mullet curls. That's
Oh,
what
he
you're
did?
talking about?
Yeah.
And now he's got the slick comb over, and it
Yeah.
looks a lot more fashionable.
And fire dimples.
He's got great dimples. He's
Yeah.
improved. Way to keep improving, Mario. I've gone on too long. I'm sorry. All right, that's my beef with people who don't respect Mario Lopez.
Quote?
Yeah, Chad, what is your quote of the week?
My quote of the week is another one from Seinfeld. It comes from Kramer when he's talking about his dog Newman. He goes, "Newman is portly, yes, but smart as a whip." Which is, I've always admired Kramer's honesty, He'll admit Newman's faults. He's a portly fellow. He's a mailman and not a great one, but he's smart as a whip, and I really believe that. And I thank you, Kramer, for putting it so concisely and telling us about your dog in such a fair and honest way, and using the word portly.
Yeah. It's a funny word.
What's your quote?
My quote of the week is from Mystery Alaska. Strider and Bill Simmons have been talking about Russell Crowe a lot lately. I don't think that's ever a bad thing. And he's the star of the movie Mystery Alaska. It's about a town in Alaska called Mystery where all the locals play hockey, and they're phenomenal. And they have a lot of pride in how good they are at hockey. So Sports Illustrated writes an article about them saying they can beat the New York Rangers, an NHL team. New York Rangers take umbrage, and then through a lot of will they or won't they finally fly out to play the Mystery Alaska team. What's at stake? The town's identity, that they're good at hockey. So first period, Mystery comes out on the big pond ice, and they start scoring goals. They got the New York Rangers on their heels, but it can't be easy. So in the second period, New York Rangers come back with physicality, with rested guys, and they take the lead back, and they beat the fuck out of the Mystery guys. So they're in the locker room afterwards, and everybody's down, and they look like they're about to just fold. So Burt Reynolds, who's the coach of the team, goes up to Russell Crowe's character, and he says, "Hey, we're just going to play prevent defense, and we're not really going to try and win. We're just going to try and salvage some dignity in the loss." but he's doing this as a motivation trick to get John Beebe, Russell Crowe, fired up. So Russell Crowe goes, Burt Reynolds goes, "We're beaten," and Russell Crowe goes, "I'm not beaten." Then he stands up, he goes, "Hey, we're in this game," and he looks at all the guys and he goes, "Is anybody tired?" And they go, no, John, no. And he goes, "Is anybody fucking tired?" And then they go, "No, John, no." And they're all jacked up, and I'm just like, yeah, dude, get in their fucking shit, Russell. Is anybody fucking tired?
I love it.
It's awesome, dude. When they come out and they play some fucking hockey, dude.
Hockey's awesome.
Hockey's cool, dude.
It's awesome.
Russell Crowe, dude, he's just good at that badass shit.
I wish I had played more hockey.
I heard Russell Crowe got drunk and he owns a rugby team, and he had the whole team over and they were all drinking and he got too drunk and he put on video of one of their games and started telling one of the players he doesn't play with enough heart. And then the next day on Twitter he apologized. He's like, "I got too drunk last night. I'm sorry for berating this guy on the team."
Nice.
Classic Crowe, dude.
Russ,
you're a beast, dude. I didn't mean to, put some vinegar on that sweet dish I was trying to serve up about you, bro.
All right, is that it?
I think that's it, dude. Boom, clap, Stokers.
Stokers, we are once again brought to you by Douglas Lubricant, the best in the business. Guys, you want to bone, and you want to bone smooth, and you want to bone well. So when you bone with Douglas, okay? We got tons of flavors: orange, strawberry, raspberry, vanilla, original, anal. And Douglas is also going industrial, so if you have an engine and it's squeaking, there's some Douglas on there, okay? Smooth boning with the pistons, dog. And Helix beer bongs for sure. Grab a Helix, chug it down.
And we are also brought to you by UCI Baseball and their awesome pitching coach, Daniel Babona. If you're a young stud who can throw the ball or hit it, and you're thinking about where to go to college, you can't do any better than UCI Baseball. They should call it UC Newport Beach because it's right there.
It's right there, dudes. Thank you guys so much. That is episode 55.
Yeah, baby.
55 of Going Deep with Chad and JT. Check out our Patreon, patreon.com/ChadGoesDeep. We are definitely planning on putting out more material on there, so check it out, Stokers. And thank you guys for tuning in. Write a review for the pod. We love those. And yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, not to be thirsty, but I check how many reviews each podcast has, and yeah, I'd love to see our numbers spike.
Yeah. Ooh.
I'm sorry. I want it.
Oh, dude,
I want it.
That would give my arugula ass a rager.
That's going to make Chad even hornier. Rogan's at 75,000. We're at 1.2. We're nipping at his heels, guys.
We're almost there.
We're going to get you, Rogan.
Later, Stokers.
That was fun. Yeah, that was great.
If you need advice, these guys are really nice.